Today I'll be starting my Let's Play on Pokemon Red version. I'll be doing Fire Red instead of regular Red though, because the graphics are just so much better and it's the same story, for the most part at least. Now obviously I'm a boy, and I'll be going with the name Anaglam. I think we're going to just go ahead and stick with Gary for Gary, because that just makes it easy. Now, I think the intro might have been a little overbearing, so if you haven't heard me, my name is Anaglam, and I will be playing Pokemon Fire Red. This is my version. We're going to be playing for Red version here, and then I'll do Heart Gold, Soul Silver next, and then I'll do a Let's Play for 3rd Gen, 4th Gen, and 5th, and then hopefully 6th shortly after it comes out. So, let's get started here. First thing you want to do when you do Red version or Fire Red is you want to go to your box and withdraw your potion. They give you a free potion here, which is nice if you're possibly going to lose against your counterpart, which we named Gary. Now I already have my 6 picked, so you won't see me catching anything outside of those 6 other than to get the 30 for the item finder. Now, out of my 6, I'm going to go ahead and pick Bulbasaur. Normally people pick Charmander a lot, and then you see Squirtle a little more, and you see Bulbasaur the least. So that's one of the reasons I'm going to pick him. That and the fact that I kind of have this affection towards grass types. I really like fire, but grass, the ability to heal yourself is just so overpowered in the earlier games. And I'm not going to be nicknaming any of my Pokemon. Why I hit yes after I said that, I have no clue. Now, of course, your rival is going to pick your weakness, being Charmander in my situation here. And then here comes our first Pokemon battle. And in my personal opinion, Charmander has the advantage, even though we don't have type moves yet. Scratch just seems to be more powerful than Tackle. I don't know how he was attacking first, now all of a sudden I am. But I'm not going to chance it here, because if he all of a sudden attacks first, I lose. Now, losing this first fight really stinks because it sets you back, because if you win the first fight, your Pokemon is normally automatically level 6. Now, if you talk to this guy here, he'll give you a potion to replace the potion that you may or may not had to have used in the first battle. And I will be skipping a lot of fights unless they're trainer fights or a cool wild Pokemon. Which, yeah, who am I to choose what's cool and what's not? But, you know, there are certain Pokemon like Pikachu that everybody wants and everybody likes. So, if it's one of those types of Pokemon, then I will show you the battle. Obviously, this is where you come to heal your Pokemon. You get the very irritating ding 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 ding. And then on red, blue, yellow, red, blue, and yellow, fire red, and leaf green, you have to come to the mart. In order to actually advance in the game. In this grass here, between Pallet Town and Viridian City, you can find Rattatas and Pidgeys. Those are the only two that I know of that you can find here. See, Oak gives you 5 Pokeballs here, but I think in red, blue, and yellow, you actually have to talk to one of his assistants. I'll walk up to the one here in a second. And he gives you the Pokeballs, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, it's this guy here. You talk to him and he'll give you 5 Pokeballs. And red, blue, and yellow. Now, if we go in Gary's house, we can talk to his sister and get the map. Alright, my Bulbasaur just grew to level 7, and I learned my first grass type move, which is Leech Seed for Bulbasaur. For Charmander, it would be Ember, and I do believe it's Water Gun for Squirtle. I'm going to go ahead and heal up, and I'll be back in a little bit because I'm going to train my Pokemon to level 10. At the moment I have a Rattata and a Squirtle, or excuse me, Bulbasaur, but I'm not going to be using Rattata. I'm just going to get Bulbasaur to level 10. Alright, and through the power of editing, my Bulbasaur is now level 10, knows Vine Whip, which he learned at level 10, and I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned early on in regular Red. If you come over here, this grass is actually full of quite a few cool Pokemon. Spearow, which I think personally is better than Pidgey. Mankey's over here, and both Nidorans can be over here, depending upon the game you're playing. There's also still your Pidgeys and your Rattatas as well. But north of this grass here is this little path that takes you over to the Pokemon League. Obviously, I'm not ready for the Pokemon League, but if you walk over here, you can battle Gary. Now, Gary has two Pokemon. Both are going to be strong against my Bulbasaur, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage here, because flying is good against grass, and so is fire. So, we'll see how this turns out. That gave Bulbasaur a nice little boost. Alright, now here comes the problem. If Charmander... Oh. Why it let me do that, I have no clue. In regular Red, you couldn't even stop, or it would stop you. Alright, we're going to start with a Leech Seed to try and help keep life up. I'm not going to let my HP stay below half, though, so I'm going to watch it as much as humanly possible, because if it hits me with a fire attack, it's going to hurt. I'm going to try a Vine Whip and see if we can't hit him a little hard. No. No, but it looks like Leech Seed is sucking away exactly what Scratch does, so unless he crits me, I'm not going to go down. Or if he uses an Ember. If he uses an Ember, I'm done, probably. There we go. And that's Gary in a nutshell. And I figured I'd show you that little trick because I didn't know about it for a while, and it's a nice little boost for your Pokemon. Now, I said earlier on that I knew what 6 Pokemon I was planning on using. Plans are Bulbasaur, Ghastly, Kadabra, well, Ghastly will turn into Haunter, Kadabra, Hitmonchan, and I know I can't remember what the other 2 are off the top of my head. Now this guy here is irritating. He's going to make me watch how to learn how to catch a Pokemon. Because if you try and come here before you go to the thing for the store, then he will make you, he won't let you through because he hasn't had his coffee. Now, my favorite thing is how does he find a Weedle in the middle of town? In the older the second, third, fourth generations, they start making you actually walk into grass to learn this stuff. Now, we did get a Teachy TV here, which I'll probably never use, but we got it. Now, in this grass here, you can find Caterpie or Weedle sometimes, but you're more likely to find Pidgeys and Rattatas. On to the Viridian Forest. Now, if you run around it right this area here, you can find Pidgeotto and Pikachu. Just depends upon how long you want to look. You can also, if you're lucky, find both Caterpie and Weedle. Now, I said you can find both Caterpie and Weedle here if you're lucky. And here you go, Weedle and Caterpie. And if you look here, I have not fought any trainers, any of the bug trainers yet. And I've seen Metapod and Kakuna. Now, if you come up here, you'll find that there's a Pokeball in the grass here. And it's actually a Pokeball. Alright, like I said, Pikachu is really rare here, but you can find him. So I finally found one after 3 more battles after saying that. I found level 3 Pikachu. Now let's catch him without killing him, shall we? I may end up throwing Pikachu in my party, but I'm not for sure, because I had my 6 planned out, and he wasn't in the original plan, so... Why don't you leave in the comments section if you think that I should have Pikachu in my party or not. And if I get enough comments saying yes, then I'll use Pikachu. And there you go. Wild Pikachu is caught. Alright, on to finish off Viridian Forest. There is an item here. It's a potion. And potions are always nice to have. Now, I like to battle every single trainer and try and get as much XP as humanly possible. So this guy's got a Weedle. I think his other Pokemon is another Weedle or it's a Kakuna. I'm not 100% for sure, but I'm just going to tackle here. Because Bug are good against grass, but they luckily don't have anything like Bug Bite or anything like that yet, so I don't have too much of a worry on that. And I was wrong, it's a Caterpie. Now, I said grass type heals are a little OP in the earlier games, but Bulbasaur himself, when he becomes Venusaur, he becomes really tanky. So if he's got a leech seed on something, all you gotta do is Mega Drain or Giga Drain every once in a while, and you're not going down with Venusaur. Not unless it's a fire type, then you're just screwed. Alright. But then again, I've played with my Bulbasaur before and taken on, well, not Bulbasaur, but when it was regular red and blue, I've taken on Charizard with the level 100 Bulbasaur versus the level 100 Charizard. Now, my only worry in this forest is getting poisoned, because unfortunately, unlike some of the newer games in red, blue, and yellow, and fire, red, leaf, green, if you get poisoned, every step you take is 1 damage on your Pokemon. And with me not having any other Pokemon, if Bulbasaur faints, I white out. Kakuna, Leech Seed will be quite nice here. Because a lot of NPC Kakunas do not have Tackle or Poison Sting, but if you train Weedle up yourself, then your Kakuna will have Poison Sting and won't be as worthless as this one here. Because the only move Kakuna gets is Harden. And the only moves Weedle gets are Poison Sting and String Shot. And Bulbasaur grew to level 13. 3 more levels till Ivysaur. Thank you guys for watching. This is episode 1 of my Pokemon Fire Red version playthrough. I'd like, if you wouldn't mind, to subscribe, comment, and please rate. It does help me let me know how well I'm doing. This is going to be my first Let's Play of a Pokemon series. I do plan to do all 6 generations, hopefully. I'd also like to do Let's Plays through the Pokemon Coliseum and a few of the other Pokemon games for the other systems other than the Game Boys and the DS's. So hopefully I can make that a reality someday, and if you guys would not mind leaving me some constructive criticisms on things that I could do or say that would make the game, or make the walkthrough better for you. So if you want me to make more jokes, say it. I'll make some jokes, write some down, whatever it takes, just as long as it makes you guys happy, and I have fun editing the videos, and I have fun playing the game, so let me know.